Second time the charm. Please let me know if it looks good, guys. I don't know. Last time I was having problems. Okay, we're on Exodus 24:11. Israel confirms the covenant. Now he said to Moses, "Come up to the Lord, you and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship from afar. And Moses alone shall come near the Lord. But they shall not come near, nor shall the people go up with them." So Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord and all the judgments, and all the people answered with one voice and said, "All the words which the Lord said we will do." And Moses wrote all the words of the Lord. And he rose early in the morning and built an altar at the foot of the mountain, and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes of Israel. Then he sent young men of the children of Israel who offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen to the Lord. And Moses took half the blood and put it in basins. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. And half the blood he sprinkled on the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and read in the hearing of the people. And they said, "All that the Lord has said, we will do, and be obedient." And this is referring to the 10 Commandments. And Moses took the blood, sprinkled it on the people, and said, "This is the blood of the covenant which the Lord has made with you according to all these words, on the mountain with God." Then Moses went up, also Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and they saw the God of Israel. And there was under his feet as if it were a paved work of sapphire stone, and it was like the very heavens in its clarity. But on the nobles of the children of Israel he did not lay his hand, so they saw God, and they ate and drank. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Come up to me on the mountain and be there. And I will give you the tablets of stone and the law and commandments which I have written, that you may teach them." So Moses arose with his assistant Joshua, and Moses went up to the mountain of God, and he said to the elders, "Wait here for us until we come back to you. Indeed, Aaron and Hur are with you. If any man has a difficulty, let him go to them." Then Moses went up into the mountain, and a cloud covered the mountain. Now the glory of the Lord rested on Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it 6 days, and on the 7th day he called out to Moses on the midst of the cloud. The sight of the glory of the Lord was like a consuming fire on top of the mountain in the eyes of the children of Israel. So Moses went into the midst of the cloud and went up into the mountain, and Moses was on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. Is this ice? No, I am a security officer, armed. Armed security officer. You see that? No ice. But, nah, I probably wouldn't. I mean, they make a lot of money. I could use the money. I'm half Mexican, though, so I'd probably get roasted. Offerings for the sanctuary. Offerings for the sanctuary. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel, that they bring me an offering. From everyone who gives it willingly with his heart you shall take my offering. And this is the offering which you shall take from them: gold, silver, and bronze, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, fine linen and goat's hair, ram skins dyed red, badger skins and acacia wood, oil for the light, and spices for the anointing oil, and for the sweet incense, onyx stones, and stones to be set in the ephod and in the breastplate. And let them make me a sanctuary, that I may dwell among them. According to all that I show you, that is the pattern of the tabernacle and the pattern of all its furnishings, just so you shall make it." Wow, you're so cool. I've never seen an officer. Can I have a fist bump? Hi. And I'm just an armed security officer, guys. I'm not law enforcement. I'm not ICE. I'm nothing like that. I do carry a weapon and all that stuff, but God bless you. If you guys could give me a follow, I'd really appreciate that. It'll mean a lot to me. Where was I? You guys made me lose my spot. Oh, I found it. The Ark of the Testimony. And they shall make an ark of acacia wood. 2.5 cubits shall be its length, 1.5 cubits its width, and 1.5 cubits its height. A cubit is an old measurement, an old unit of measure. I don't. It's really big. I forget what it is. Are you in a station? One time I was at the police station. They gave me a sticker. Shut up. I am not. No, I'm not in the station. I work at a large apartment building. It's like a giant complex, like huge. Hi, how you doing? Totally not ski. Everybody, if you're in here, please give me a follow. I'm almost, I think, 800 follows. And it would mean a lot if you would press that follow button. God bless you. And you shall overlay it with pure gold, inside and out. You shall overlay it, and you shall make on it a molding of gold all around. You shall cast 4 rings of gold for it, and put them in its 4 corners. 2 rings shall be on the side, and 2 rings shall be on the other side. And you shall make poles of acacia wood, and overlay them with gold. And you shall put the poles into the rings on the sides of the ark, that the ark may be carried by them. The poles shall be in the rings of the ark, and they... No, internal error. You guys still here? Oh, okay. I will like and sub. Thank you. I appreciate you. God bless you. Hope you're having an amazing day. Blessings on you and your family. May nothing but abundance, happiness, prosperity be in your life. And may the Lord Jesus reveal himself to you in dreams and visions. Wow, I have 16 FPS. That's horrible. And you shall put it that the ark might be carried by them. The poles shall be in the rings of the ark, and they shall not be taken from it. And you shall put into the ark a testimony which I give you. You shall make a mercy seat of pure gold. 2.5 cubits shall be its length, and 1.5 cubits its width. And you shall make 2 cherubim of gold, and hammered work you shall make them at 2 ends of the mercy seat. Make 1 cherub at one end. A cherub, by the way, is a rank in the angelic order, a cherubim. I believe Lucifer was actually a cherubim. May God bless you and your entire family. Have a great day. I thank you so much. Okay, hope you have a good day. Bye. Thank you. Yo, guys, do not forget to hit the like button and give me a sub. I'd really appreciate it. Does it look horrible? Am I in slow motion? Am I talking in the past? It says I got 9 frames. Kind of crazy. Thank you, Fernando, for the sub. I appreciate you. God bless you. You shall make 1 cherubim at the 2 ends of it, of one piece with the mercy seat. And the cherubim shall stretch out their wings above, covering the mercy seat with their wings, and they shall face one another. The faces of the cherubim shall be towards the mercy seat. You shall put the mercy seat at the top of the ark, and in the ark you shall put the testimony that I will give to you. And there I will meet with you, and I will speak with you from above the mercy seat, from between the 2 cherubim which are on the ark of the testimony, about everything which I give you in commandment to the children of Israel. The table for the showbread. Thank you for the like and sub. I appreciate you. Seriously, thank you so much. Can you let me know if it looks horrible? Do I look laggy as shit? Does it look really bad? I don't know why it's being like this. I literally have Wi-Fi in here. You shall also make a table of acacia wood. 2 cubits shall be its length, 1 cubit its width, and 1.5 cubits its height. And you shall overlay it with pure gold, and make a molding of gold all around it. You shall make it for a frame of a hand breadth all around, and you shall make a gold molding for the frame all around. And you shall make it 4 rings of gold, and put the rings on the 4 corners that are its 4 legs. The rings shall be close to the frame as holders for the poles to bear the table, And you shall make the poles of acacia wood, and overlay them with gold, that the table may be carried with them. You shall make its dishes, its pans, its pitchers, and its bowls for pouring. You shall make them pure gold, and you shall set the showbread on the table before me always. The Greyble lance. You're good. Thank you. Oh, so it looks good? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because it says 10 frames for me, so I'm not like... The gold lampstand. You shall also make a lampstand of pure gold. The lampstand shall be of hammered work. Its shaft, its branches, its bowls, its ornamental knobs and flowers shall be of one piece, and 6 branches shall come out of its sides. 3 branches of the lampstand out of one side, and 3 branches of the lampstand out of the other side. 3 bowls shall be made like almond blossoms on one branch, with an ornamental knob and a flower, and 3 bowls made like almond blossoms on the other branch, with an ornamental knob and a flower. And so for the 6 branches that come out of the lampstand, on the lampstand itself, 4 bowls shall be made like almond blossoms, each with its ornamental knob and flower. And there shall be a knob under the first 2 branches of the same, a knob under the second 2 branches of the same, and a knob under the third 2 branches of the same, according to the 6 branches that extend from the lampstand. Their knobs and their branches shall be of one piece. All of it shall be one hammered piece of pure gold. You shall make 7 lamps for it, and they shall arrange its lamps so that they give it light in front of it. And its wick, trimmers, and their trays shall be of pure gold. It shall be made of a talent of pure gold, with all these utensils, and see to it that you make them according to the pattern which was shown to you on the mountain. Thank you for telling me that. I'm glad I'm not lagging. You know what's crazy too is I was born with a stutter. I was born with a stutter, and I deal with it a lot sometimes. But when I read the word, I feel like I barely stutter. It's kind of crazy. A tabernacle. Moreover, you shall make the tabernacle with 10 curtains of fine woven linen and blue, purple, and scarlet thread. With artistic designs of cherubim you shall weave them. The length of each curtain shall be 28 cubits, and the width of each curtain 4 cubits. And every one of the curtains shall have the same measurements. 5 curtains shall be coupled to one another, and the other 5 curtains shall be coupled to one another. And you shall make loops of blue yarn on the edge of the curtain on the selvage of one set, and likewise you shall do on the outer edge of the other curtain of the second set. 50 loops you shall make in one curtain, and 50 loops you shall make on the edge of the curtain, so that it is the end of the second set, that the loops may be clasped to one another. And you shall make 50 clasps of gold, and couple the curtains together with the clasps, so that they may be one tabernacle. I'm not really sure what a tabernacle is. Somebody could tell me. I'd appreciate that. Sammy, well, you also have a stutter? Oh, God bless. You shall also make curtains of goat's hair to be tent over the tabernacle. You shall make the length of each curtain. Sorry, let me respond to this. Sorry. The length of each curtain shall be 30 cubits, and the width of each curtain 4 cubits, and the 11 curtains shall all have the same measurements. And you shall couple 5 curtains by themselves, and 6 curtains by themselves, and you shall double over the 6th curtain at the forefront of the tent. You shall make 50 loops on the edge of the curtain that is outer, most in one set, and 50 loops on the edge of the curtain on the second set. And you shall make 50 bronze clasps. Put the clasps into the loops, and couple the tent together, that it may be one. The remnant that remains of the curtains of the tent, the half curtain that remains, shall hang over the back of the tabernacle, and a cubit on one side and a cubit on the other side. Of what remains of the length of the curtains of the tent shall hang over the sides of the tabernacle, on this side and on that side to cover it. You shall also make a covering of ram skins dyed red for a tent, and a covering of badger skins above that. Sorry, guys. We're good. In the tabernacle you shall make the boards of acacia wood, standing upright. 10 cubits shall be the length of a board, and a cubit and a half shall be the width of each board. 2 tenons shall be in each board for binding one to another. Thus you shall make for all the boards of all the tabernacles. And you shall make the boards for the tabernacle, 20 boards for the south side. You shall make 40 sockets of silver under the 20 boards, 2 sockets under each of the boards for its 2 tenons. And for the second side of the tabernacle, the north side, there shall be 20 boards, and there 40 sockets of silver, 2 sockets under each of the boards. For the far side of the tabernacle westward, you shall make 6 boards, and you shall also make 2 boards for the 2 back corners of the tabernacle. They shall be coupled together at the bottom, and they shall be coupled together at the top by 1 ring. Thus it shall be for both of them. They shall be for the 2 corners. So there shall be 8 boards with their sockets of silver, 16 sockets, 2 sockets under each of the boards. And you shall make bars of acacia wood, 5 for the boards on one side of the tabernacle, 5 bars for the boards on the other side of a tabernacle, and 5 bars for the boards on the west side of a tabernacle, for the far side westward. The middle bar. Yo, what up? What's up, Ganon H? Sorry, it's hard to see. My chat is really small. If you give me a follow, I'd appreciate it. Leave a like in the live. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Hope you're having a great day. Hold on, I'm hearing somebody in this man room. Let me just go take a look at that. I'm good. Dude's on his phone. Okay. Almost done with the Exodus here, I think. I say that and I got like 20 pages of freaking go. We're close. Try to get at least through one more page here. Hey, homie, I can share your stream in the Kick community. No, thank you. Exodus 26:29. Shall pass through the midst of the boards from end to end. You shall overlay the boards with gold. Make their rings of gold as holders for the bars, and overlay the bars with gold. And you shall raise up the tabernacle according to its pattern which was shown on the mountain. You shall make a veil woven of blue, purple, and scarlet thread and fine woven linen. It shall be woven with an artistic design of cherubim. You will hang it upon the 4 pillars of acacia wood overlaid with their gold. Their hooks shall be gold, upon 4 sockets of silver. And you shall hang the veil from the clasps. Then you shall bring the ark of the testimony in there, behind the veil. The veil shall be a divider for you between the holy place and the most holy. You shall put the mercy seat upon the ark of the testimony in the most holy. You shall set the table outside the veil, and the lampstand across from the table on the side of the tabernacle towards the south, and you shall put the table on the north side. You shall make a screen for the door of the tabernacle, woven of blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen made by a weaver. And you shall make for a screen 5 pillars of acacia wood, and overlay them with gold, and their hooks shall be gold. And you shall cast 5 sockets of bronze for them. Am I a real pig? No, I am a unarmed security officer. But it's funny when people call officers pigs, and then when somebody's trying to break in their house, that's the first person they call, and they're begging for help. So I just find it funny. Anyway, I'm not saying I love cops, but you're probably the type of person who would be crying, hiding in your closet, begging for an officer to save your life. So grow up. The altar of burnt offering. You shall make an altar of acacia wood, 5 cubits long and 5 cubits wide. An altar shall be squared, and its height shall be 3 cubits. You shall make its horns on its 4 corners. Its horns shall be one piece with it, and you shall overlay it with bronze. Also you shall make its pans to receive its ashes, and its shovels, and its basins, and its forks, and its fire pans. You shall make all its utensils of bronze. You shall make a grate for it, a network of bronze, and on the network you shall make the bronze rings at its 4 corners. You shall put it under the rim of the altar beneath, and the network may be midway up the altar. And you shall make poles for the altar, poles of acacia wood, and overlay them with bronze. The poles shall be put in the rings, and the poles shall be on the 2 sides of the altar to bear it. You shall make it hollow with boards, as it was shown to you on the mountains, so shall they make it. Are you a real lover? Pat, are you okay, bro? You want me to pray for you? Pat, Lord Jesus, I pray that Pat finds peace and happiness in his life. I pray that he's able to come to the realization that spreading hate and negativity to whomever it will be will do nothing but bring it back on yourself. I pray that you're able to find peace in your life, and I pray that you're able to come to the Lord Jesus Christ, the one true divine God revealed in the flesh. God bless you. The altar of the burnt offering. Wait, did I finish this? Network of bronze, and on the network you shall make 4 bronze rings at its 4 corners. You shall put it under the rim of the altar beneath, and the network may be midway up the altar, and you shall make poles for the altar, poles of acacia wood, and overlay them with bronze. The poles shall be put in the rings, and the poles shall be on the 2 sides of the altar to bear it. You shall make it hollow with boards, as it was shown you on the mountain, so they shall make it. The court of a tabernacle. You shall also make the court of the tabernacle. For the south side there shall be hangings for the court made of fine woven linen, 100 cubits long for one side. Oh, I just got a text. I needed that. I would love to go to McDonald's. I gotta text my girl. Sorry, guys. My girlfriend texted me. Yo, shout out Brazil. We love Brazil. Puro Brazil. Puro Jesus Cristo. I'm gonna try to get through this page because my girl's about to drop me off food. Okay. Where was I? You shall also make the court of a tabernacle. For the south side there shall be hangings for the court made of fine woven linen, 100 cubits long for one side, and its 20 pillars and their 20 sockets shall be bronze. The hooks of the pillars and their bands shall be silver. Likewise, along the length of the north side there shall be hangings 100 cubits long, with its 20 pillars and their 20 sockets of bronze, and hooks of the pillars and their bands of silver. And along the width of the court of the west side shall be hangings of 50 cubits, with their 10 pillars and their 10 sockets. The width of the court on the east side shall be 50 cubits. The hangings on one side of the gate shall be 15 cubits, with their 3 pillars and their 3 sockets. And on the other side shall be hangings of 15 cubits, with their 3 pillars and their 3 sockets. For the gate of the court there shall be a 20 cubits long, woven of blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen made by a weaver. I shall have 4 pillars and 4 sockets. All the pillars around the court shall have bands of silver. Their hooks shall be silver, and their sockets of bronze. The length of the court shall be 100 cubits, the width 50 throughout, and the height 5 cubits, made of fine woven linen, and its sockets of bronze. All the utensils of a tabernacle for its service, all its pegs, and all the pegs of the court shall be bronze. The care of a lampstand. And you shall command the children of Israel that they bring you pure oil of pressed olives for light, to cause the lamp to burn continually. In the tabernacle of meeting, outside the veil which is before the testimony, Aaron and his sons shall tend to it from evening until morning before the Lord. It shall be a statute for ever to their generations on behalf of the children of Israel. Garments of the priesthood. Now take Aaron your brother and his sons with him from among the children of Israel, and he may minister to me as priest. Aaron and Aaron's son, Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And you shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother, for glory and for beauty. So you shall speak to all those who were gifted, artisans, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom, that they make Aaron's garments to consecrate him, and he may minister to me as priest. And these are the garments which they shall make: a breastplate, an ephod, a robe, a skillfully woven tunic, a turban, and a sash. So they shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother and his sons, and they may minister to me as priest. Will you make fun of me if I get a fish fillet? No. Do whatever you want. Bye, gift, bless you. Yo, bless you, Michael. I hope you have an amazing day. And no, she's not here. The ephod. They shall take the gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine linen, and they shall make the ephod of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen artistically worked. It shall have 2 shoulder straps joined at its 2 edges, and so it shall be joined together. And the intricately woven band of the ephod which is on it shall be the same workmanship, made of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen. Then you shall take 2 onyx stones and engrave them on the names of the sons of Israel, 6 of their names on one stone and 6 names on the other, in order of their birth, with the work of an engraver in stone, like the engravings of a signet. You shall engrave the 2 stones with. I just lost where I was. You shall engrave the 2 stones with the names of the sons of Israel. You shall set them in settings of gold, and you shall put the 2 stones on the shoulders of the ephod as memorial stones for the sons of Israel. So Aaron shall bear their names before the Lord on his 2 shoulders as a memorial. You shall also make settings of gold, and shall make 2 chains of pure gold like braided cords, and fasten the braided chains to the settings. The breastplate. You shall make the breastplate of judgment artistically woven according to the workmanship of ephod. You shall make it of gold, blue, purple, scarlet thread, and fine woven linen. You shall make it. It shall be doubled into square. A span shall be its length, and a span be its width. And you shall put settings of stones in it, 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a sardius, a topaz, and an emerald. This shall be the first row. The second row shall be a turquoise, a sapphire, and a diamond. The third row, a hyacinth, an agate, and an amethyst. In the fourth row, a beryl, an onyx, and jasper. They shall be set in gold settings, and the stones have the names of the sons of Israel, 12 according to their names, like the engravings of a signet, each one with their own name. They shall be according to the 12 tribes. You shall make chains for the breastplate at the end, like braided cords of pure gold. And you shall make 2 rings of gold for the breastplate, and put 2 rings on the 2 ends of the breastplate. Then you shall put 2 braided chains of gold in the 2 rings which are on the ends of the breastplate. And the other 2 ends of the 2 braided chains you shall fasten to the 2 settings, and put them on the shoulder straps of the ephod in front. You shall make 2 rings of gold, and put them on the 2 ends of the breastplate on the edge of it, which is on the inner side of the ephod. And 2 other rings of gold you shall make, and put them on the 2 shoulder straps underneath the ephod toward its front, right at the seam above the intricately woven band of the ephod. They shall bind the breastplate by means of its rings to the rings of the ephod, using a blue cord, so that it is above an intricately woven band of ephod, and so that the breastplate does not come loose from the ephod. So Aaron shall bear the names of the sons of Israel on the breastplate of judgment over his heart, where he goes into the holy place, as a memorial before the Lord continually. And you shall put in the breastplate of judgment the Urim and the Thummim, and they shall be all over Aaron's heart when he goes in before the Lord. So Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel over his heart before the Lord continually. Other priestly garments. You shall make the robe of ephod all blue. There shall be an opening for his head in the middle of it. It shall have a wove binding all around its opening. All right, boys, we're going to stop right there because I got to go to lunch. I got to go to lunch here soon. But we're close. We're about like 5 pages away. God bless you guys. Good evening, fart boy. What? You guys are a little cringy, but God bless you guys. I wish nothing but the best for you. I hope that your lives get better. I hope that you don't continue to come into lives and into other spaces and spread negativity. I hope that the Lord Jesus blesses you every single day of your life and your family. In Jesus' mighty name, God bless.